Martell Johnson, top of the key. They go to the west. And now Fisher puts it up from 18 and in. 8-6, Morris.
I was just about to say that that's not his shot, but if he's going to make them, it's a great shot, Carl. Keep it up.
Jim Mutter gets the pass off, has in some trouble, and throws it out of bounds. Muldrow unable to keep it, to get it. Morris will get the ball after the turnover.
This is exactly what Helix cannot do and that they have not done all year long, and that's why John Singer's already out of his seat, because they cannot create the turnovers. That's not their game.
Phil Lewis, turnaround jumper, good, with 2 or 3 men guarding him. An outstanding play. Morris with the full court press. Mutter now trying to break it. He's dribbling against Martell Johnson. Juan Espinoza guarded by Upton. He goes to Mutter. Mutter to Nelson. Nelson drives and has it blocked by Lewis, but Lewis got a piece of the hand for the foul. That'll be Lewis's second foul.
Going to the line will be Rusty Nelson, one of the unsung heroes of this Helix Highlander team, a team that just does not feed itself. They're not flashy, but they've only lost 1 game all year long. Sean Bell, they've lost 3 games. I should credit them they deserve. As we see Sean Bell come into the ball game, number 44, replacing Lewis. Bell only a junior, but a great 6th man who can start for just about any other team in this county.
Morris with perhaps more depth than any other team in this county. As we see Nelson make the shot. And there's the drive. Batted out, and Lewis calls for the foul.
Epton gave him a little elbow after the play, saying, don't come in here like that.
Nelson doesn't get that one. Bell with the rebound. It's 10-7. Rebound, Espinoza. Muldrow against Fisher and Johnson. Muldrow takes it up. Good move. 10-9.
Beautiful move by Tyrone Muldrow as he looks Webb. 6'4", playing the up court. Doesn't get it. Tyrone Muldrow is averaging in the area of 16 points a game and over 20 points a game in the playoffs. He's just really risen to the task in the playoffs. Done a great job.
Martell Johnson to Fisher. Fisher from way outside. Not this time. Who's going to get the rebound? It'll be Jim Mutter. Mutter with Webb on the side. Mutter takes it all the way himself. Will not go. Everybody fighting for the rebound. It bounces to Fisher. It'll be Lawrence West against Espinoza. Lawrence West takes it himself. What a move. What a shot.
Nobody's going to stop Lawrence West one-on-one in the open court.
And Espinoza had great position on him. He couldn't ask to be in a better spot. Helix trails by 3, 12-9. Scott Webb. Mutter from the baseline, puts it up. Won't go, rebounds West. Outlet pass to Johnson. To Fisher. Fisher, easy 2 points.
Perfect execution of the fast break. Fisher release, good outlet pass from West, and you get yourself 2 points.
And Martell Johnson playing the middleman. Muldrow. To Nelson. Nelson now drives, gives off to Espinoza. Espinoza from 6 feet. Misses the shot, but we've got a foul first on Carl Fisher.
John Singer cannot be real happy with the way the first quarter has gone. Minute 42 remaining in the first quarter. His team trails 14-9, and you do not want to trail the Morse Tigers for very long. Very tough team to come from behind on.
Jim Mutter will toss it inbounds. He sends it to Nelson. They go inside to Muldrow. Muldrow guarded tightly by West. He sends it to Espinoza. Espinoza takes the shot. Nelson with the tip. Good tip. That's his second of the ball game. Twice now he has been in the perfect position and tipped it right.
Helix not a big team, but they hit the boards very, very well.
Inside to West. West from 7 feet. Good. West for a big man. Just an outstanding shooter. An all-around ball player. Jim Mutter sends it to Nelson. Martell Johnson gets a piece of it, but Espinoza saves it. Sets over Fisher. Won't go. Espinoza rebound right there again. We see Helix in the right spot at the right time.
2 rebound buckets in a row going against the bigger team. That tells you something. They're hustling on the board.
16-13, your score here on Southwestern Cable Television. Morse and Helix. And now with 35 seconds left, Morse will spread its offense and possibly, perhaps not, play for the last shot. Sean Bell will take it early.
I don't think I've ever seen Morse play for the last shot.
Let's spread the defense out and decide when they want to go for it.
And I just heard Ron Davis and Donnie Snowden from the bench on the Tigers. We need boards. Hit the board. That's what they're telling their team right now.
Espinoza drives and makes the shot with 8 seconds left in the quarter. 18-15 the score. Fisher will have to hurry, and now he has it stolen away. Mutter won't get the shot off in time, and he nearly made it. But that'll do it in the first quarter. The score, Morris high 18, Helix high 15. A very fast-paced game would presumably benefit the Morris Tigers.
They were playing their fast break offense. When they fell apart was when Helix was able to get those second efforts. Those quick rebound shots will kill the Morris Tigers. They've got to hit the board. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. I'm not sure what we're looking at right here. Well, cheerleaders, Kevin. One more time. Let's take a look at some highlights from the first half. Lawrence West in action, one-on-one against Juan Espinoza. Espinoza never stood a chance.
But Espinoza was there. Lawrence West put a little move and just had it one-handed.
I think we're getting to see also that Juan Espinoza is going to be the key for the Helix Highlanders. He's playing very well so far. Chuck Cecil's out of there. They're going to miss Chuck Cecil's ball handling skills. Espinoza gives them a little bit more height and allows them to compete on the boards. He's a little better.
Espinoza 6'6", Scott Webb at 6'4", and Tyrone Muldrow at 6'4". The front line, the Helix Highlanders.
Lisa Sassier in action there.
Taking a picture of
her shoulder gets to hurt after a while. Look at the reaction of everybody from the camera. You're on camera, Lisa. Smile. Smile, Lisa. Leave it to a camera person not to know what to do with the fist. There's Juan Espinoza in action. Gives them that offensive threat from the forward position that they might not normally have without him in there.
A good move right around Epton. We're ready now for the start of the second half. Muldrow and Lawrence West. A 3-inch advantage over Muldrow, but it's Muldrow who controls it. Sends it to Mutter. 18-15. Morris by 3. Helix, a well-disciplined team. And we see Epton now knock it out of bounds. Good defense, but Helix will get the ball back. And Martell Johnson nearly steals the inbound pass, knocks it out of bounds, and of course, that reminiscent of last week when we saw them against the Tigers against Sweetwater, and Martell Johnson would be the inbounds the ball. He stole a couple of them and turned them into easy baskets. Juan Espinoza on the wing. They go inside to Muldrow. Muldrow against West. One-hander won't go. Rebound. Martell Johnson. He sends it to Fisher, but hold everything. It'll be traveling called against the Morris Tigers and Martell Johnson.
John Singer there helped out on that call a little bit. I think he might have blown the whistle and said, hey, stop this. He traveled. The referees agreed.
Butter sends it inside to Espinoza. They try to go to Nelson. Nelson saves it. What an assist. He sends it to Webb.
It'll be a goaltending call against Sean Bell. It's academic, of course, but he hit it after it went off the backboard. That was what that whistle was there for.
And that was a great assist by Espinoza as he was going out of bounds, tossed it behind his back. Of course, he didn't know where it was. Fisher in the corner to West. West from 12 won't go. Rebound, Rusty Nelson. Mutter. 3-on-2. Mutter to Espinoza. Espinoza puts it down and then in. 18-19. Now Helix out in front. And now it's Lawrence West putting Morris back on top, 20-19.
I really can't see Helix getting into a transition game with the Tigers. They run the break very well. I don't think anybody can run with Morris, however.
Espinoza sends it off to Mutter. To Rusty Nelson. Nelson will drive, then puts up a shot. Won't go, but there will be a foul called, and it'll be an offensive foul. It'll be called against Rusty Nelson. The ball will go to the Morse Tigers. Nelson's second foul of the game. Carl Fisher, he puts it up and in. Fisher with 6 points in the ball game.
Good job by Fisher. See, Ron Davis, the fact that he's not on his feet is a good sign. Carl Fisher will penetrate that zone and loosen up the zone for the big men, and that's very important.
Mutter goes inside Espinoza. Espinoza had a good move, goes over. West can't make the shot, and that'll be a foul. That'll be go against Sean Bell.
As we take another look at it, excellent job to get both those men up in the air. Espinoza gets a little jumper. Moldrava, look at the fake he puts on two very good basketball players. Hey, draw the foul, throw the ball. It doesn't in this case, but it's a good opportunity for a three-point play. Chuck Cecil into the ball game for Helix. Let's see how long Cecil can stay in. He's their big defensive player and the team leader, and they really could use him in the backcourt.
Muldrow makes the first shot, 22-20. 2 for 2, 22-21 against Torrey Pines. We saw Helix just tremendous from the free throw line. Chuck Cecil with the rebound there of the missed Carl Fisher shot.
Cecil does not seem to be bothered by his bad ankle that he sprained against Vista. Good sign for Helix.
Webb takes it in against the big guys, misses the shot. Epton with the rebound, sends it off to Fisher. Fisher to Martell Johnson, and Martell Johnson walked again.
Not something you'll see the Tigers do very often.
22-21 coming into the ball game for the Helix Highlanders. Number 33, Sean Hutcherson. Out coming in for the Morris Tigers, Ray Gordon, number 20, and Bobby Sumler, number 12.
The B team guards for Morris. He'll liberally rotate. They're all good.
It's difficult to even call them B team. They're all so good. There we see Sumler force that. Nearly a steal. Cecil's just able to come up with it. Sumler says, okay, we'll see about it next time. Cecil gives it off to Nelson. Nearly stepped on the half-court line, which would have been a turnover. Hutcherson guarded against Bell. By Bell. Nelson now.
Watch the movement on the Helix offense. They're always moving. They're always looking for something.
Rusty Nelson. Chuck Cecil can't find anything. Sends it back out to Rusty Nelson. Hutcherson. Espinoza being guarded. Sends it back off to Nelson. Espinoza. Epton knocks it away. Epton slams up time, and Epton puts in a terrific step and gets a foul on Espinoza, and that brings the Morris fans on their feet. They love it. It's showtime here, and that brings up some high fives from his teammates. Let's take another look at Epton. Comes up with the steal himself, and then takes it all the way for showtime.
Espinoza had no business in there.
Just kind of a mistake. Espinoza just sort of an innocent bystander. He just happened to be where Epton came down.
Davis calls over his guards, telling him exactly what he wants defensively and offensively.
Epton completes the three-point play. 25-21, Morris by 4. Nelson passes inside Espinoza. Espinoza against Bell, can't get the shot. Rebound Epton. Epton to West. West now takes it all the way himself, can't get the shot. There will be a foul called, and it will be against Lawrence West. We see him get up. The foul was called against him. Let's see that replay again. Lawrence West tries to go himself, and Rusty Nelson stands there and takes it.
It's just fun to watch Lawrence West get above the